I have this saying that I am a good person. I'm not a nice person. And I'm okay with people not liking me because it's always going to be somebody that doesn't like you. It's always going to be somebody who has something to say about you. And you can give people the world, you can give people the money, you can give people the resources, and they will still find a way to be unhappy. Once you set boundaries, people will not like you. Once you tell me you don't want me once, I'm out of there. What's up, you guys? It's your girl Bianca B, and welcome back to the Bianca B Show, where we talk about business, finances, and friendships. So we are back with another episode of B's Diaries. You guys know that I've been doing this for this whole month, where I'm just sharing some tips, some things that I've learned as a 31-year-old that's been in the industry, the entertainment space, etc., whatever the case may be. So I want to talk about stop giving people that much power over you. So I kind of went on a rant today on Instagram because I was just thinking about like how us as women, and I'm not going to make this a woman versus man thing, but that's probably what the conversation go. I feel like us as women, we give people way too much power over us. We allow people to treat us any type of way. We compromise. We say everything is fine, everything is fine, everything is fine when it's not really fine. So I'm gonna give some tips on how I become detached and why I don't give people so much power over me. So, my family and friends always say, Bianca, how do you just detach from people? How do you just like let people go that quickly? And baby, it's because I don't give people that much power over me. And I think that comes from confidence. I think that comes from just as a little kid, just being confident and aware of like, I am myself and nobody can make me do something. Nobody can make me do anything that I don't want to feel like doing. So the first step I want to say is start building confidence within self. You gotta kind of be a little selfish. And I know some people may not like that, especially if you are a people pleaser, but you have to start being selfish with your time, with your peace, what it is you do and don't want to do. So the first step is you gotta kind of be selfish. I know that may be a harsh reality, and I'm not promoting to be a narcissist, or I'm not promoting to be like full of yourself, but you have to be a little selfish of your time, your energy, because people will suck your energy and drain you, and you do not want that. You do not want that. It's very unhappy. You become very unhappy, then you become angry, and then you become bitter. And we don't want that. We do not want that for you. Okay? So you got to be kind of a little selfish. You have to also set boundaries without explaining those boundaries. I think that we, as a society, allow people to do stuff to us because we didn't set a boundary. My whole family knows that I'm a very direct and blunt person. You're going to treat me with respect. You're not going to talk to me any type of way. I don't care if it's a corporate space. I don't care if it's a job. I don't care if it's a boss. You're not going to disrespect me, and you're not going to talk to me any type of way. And I'm big on setting boundaries of respect. You allow people to treat you how you want to be treated. And I know that sounds cliche, but it is a truth. Especially in relationships. I was someone like, I could be in love with you, but I am not settling, and I was not going to let anybody just talk to me any type of way, treat me any type of way. Once you tell me you don't want me once, I'm out of there. I'm going to beg you to stay with me. I may have a conversation as to why you want to break up or why you don't want to be together, but I'm never going to dim my light for anybody. And that's the next tip is stop dimming your light for people. Stop dimming your light. Like, you are a bad bitch. Like, stop dimming your light for people. Create a boundary with people. Stop dimming your light. Like, you are entitled to feel how you feel, and you shouldn't allow people to come in and treat you any type of way. Now, we make dumb mistakes in our 20s. Like, I'm not going to sit up here and say I didn't make dumb mistakes. However, I was really big on respect. You respect me, I respect you. And if you don't want to be with me, if you don't want to be in a friendship with me, bye. Like, I'm not going to boohoo and cry for more than 7 days. a relationship, previous relationship, you only get 7 days out of me to be upset, and then I'm going to start working out, start taking care of myself and putting myself back out there. I think that we become insecure and we dim our light for the people that we date. We dim our light in corporate spaces. We dim our light and we shouldn't. Okay. Stop over explaining yourself to people. What does that mean? You don't need to be understood by everybody. Everybody, you could be, I have this saying that I am a good person. I'm not a nice person. And so a good person is somebody who does good, but allows boundaries. A nice person is a people pleaser. And I refuse to be a nice person. I'm not a nice person. I'm not a nice person. I'm a good person, but I'm not a nice person. You're not going to talk to me any type of way. You're not going to speak to me any type of way. I don't care what kind of leadership role you're in. You're just not going to do that. And I'm okay with people not liking me, because it's always going to be somebody that doesn't like you. It's always going to be somebody who has something to say about you. It's always going to be somebody who didn't like the way you treated them. And you can give people the world, you can give people the money, you can give people the resources, and they will still find a way to be unhappy. So we need to stop letting other people's happiness, like our happiness, dictate other people's happiness, if that makes sense. Like, we need to stop over explaining ourselves to people, because it's always going to be somebody who don't like you. And no matter how hard you try, you can give them a world, you can give them money, you can give them a place to stay, you can give them anything, and they will still find a way to say, you did this wrong, or that person's a B word, or this or that. And so it's okay. Once you set boundaries, people will not like you. And that's just a fact. And I'm not walking around here like, oh, I want everyone to hate me. No, that's not what I'm saying. But I've just learned in life, especially now that I'm in my 30s, is that you could be so nice to people and they will still find a reason why not to like you. You could get back to a homeless person and a person be like, well, they could talk or say something negative about that. So it's always going to be somebody that's unhappy. Master the art of silence. I said this in my last video, like 2 videos ago, that, silence is power. Like, silence is power. When you're silent, that's powerful. You have to ask yourself, is this worth my peace? If it costs you your peace, it is not for you. If a man costs you your peace, he is not for you. If you have to beg somebody to be with you, that's unpeaceful. We need to own our peace and do what makes us feel internally. And that goes back to the first thing, is like, you have to be selfish a little bit. This is something I had to work on, is don't let nostalgia and like past experiences make you stupid. Like, don't repeat the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. It comes a point where you have to start taking accountability for your previous behavior. And once you start taking accountability for your previous behavior, you will start to change. And that was really hard for me. I used to be stuck in the past a lot and like, oh, that's my friend. Oh, that's my friend. And you get hurt like that. So, don't let the past make you stupid. Speak to yourself like you are your best friend. Start speaking to yourself like you're a bad bitch, that you are a boss, that you have it together. Start speaking to yourself like you are your best friend. This last one was hard for me. As someone who was stubborn, very stubborn, I used to just like cut off people right away. Just like, I'm not dealing with it. I've always been this way, where I can detach very quickly, and a lot of people can't. And I had to learn that some people have attachment issues, and I think I have the avoidant attachment. I believe that's what it is. And like, I don't get attached to people, but some people aren't like that. Some people get attached to people, and that's okay. It's nothing wrong with that. But you don't have to be the bigger person all the time. Sometimes the bigger person walks away and blocks. Yeah. And so those are my tips on stop giving people that much power over you, especially if you are young and you are in love and you are putting others before yourself. Like, stop giving people that much power. You will start to become unhappy, depressed, all these mental health issues, and you have to take care of you first. If you take anything away from this video, is that you have to take care of you first before you take care of everybody else. Your mental health, your health is the most important thing, and you should not allow a person to have you crying, depressed, wanting to end things in yourself because a person did not love you. You have to love yourself first before you can love anybody. Okay? That's all I got to say for today's video. Bianca,